Every hoe needs folks. Number one, just it's vicious.
All right, 95 Ruka's favorable opinion.
opinion.
So this guy, I don't know who he is. I don't know what the deal was. I don't look at handles. I just happen to see what they're talking about. And yeah, we've had this experience in the salon.
As hairstylists.
We've had many clients.
Yes.
We've had the guys and we've had the gals. And the gals are usually quiet, but he went into like a whole other rollo about
like the
pepper
dangers,
spray and things like that. A lot of times, though, that's the reality of it.
Yes.
I wish he would have elaborated on it, where he just said, "Oh, because people are crazy," but he didn't go into like the fact. And again, these are just people that we've serviced, right? Where they usually have a pimp because the pimp's going to get them the good clients.
Yes.
Not just some like random guy and that's going to run off your money or leave you on the side of the road. It can
It's
happen.
all competition
It can
as well.
happen. It can happen. However, for the most part, I agree with him. As far as like, do I think every 304 that's doing this for business for work, they need a little help? They should have a pimp. I think so.
Handling their
money, because a lot of them, they use, and yeah, they're gonna get a good chunk out of it. They are. The pimp's gonna get good money off of the girl, but majority of the time, if there are some good ones. We met some really nice guys, and they do look out for the best interest. But a junkie's a junkie, unfortunately, until they're ready for the help or whatever. Is it human trafficking? Is it all this stuff? I've seen some situations that are sketchy. Where definitely yes, they keep them high and they keep them going. And
it's unfortunate.
It is.
However, I mean, it is a lifestyle.
So I wish he would have went into that. He just kind of was just very basic about the whole because the people,
they need the protection.
They wait 120.
And a good pimp though, usually they have their number one girl that's their loyal one. That's loyal to them.
Oh yeah.
And it's very rare to find that. And then some of them.
What do they call it? I can't remember the name.
I think the bottom bitch.
The bottom bitch. Yes.
But again, they have their other ladies, but the main loyal one. And however, a good pimp is usually gonna teach you about how to protect yourself. Yeah. And he was talking about pepper spray, but who knows? There's other ways too. But usually, and then there's competition with pimps too.
Oh, yes.
And there's like some,
there's certain like
we're like, hey baby, come
yeah.
over here, I'll help you. He ain't treating you right. Yeah. This and this and that.
And then there's all these wars, and so we've had a little.
Being a hairstylist, I mean, we've come across servicing many different people. Yes. But again, it is life, and it's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate lifestyle. But some people, like you said, a junkie's a junkie. So a lot of these.
That's just my opinion.
There's a lot of yes.
Yeah, you can recover, but.
There's just some ladies, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
They're just going to keep on doing it. And a lot of them are still doing it. And they're like in their 60s.
So for the record, like I said, have we met some? Yes. And we have met some who actually, they did help the ladies save a little bit of money, get a car, move around and do things besides the nails, besides the hair. There were some really good ones when we were working, in the Central Valley, and they were like, I was surprised because they were actually good to the ladies that had the kids. Like some of these ladies had kids.
Oh yes.
And so they were like, make sure the kids had snacks, make sure the kids had the shoes.
Tipped us well.
Yeah.
Take care of us. Yeah.
It was funny how it came about, but that's the beauty of being a hairstylist is that so many different people.
The power of the chair.
Yeah, power of the chair.
Again, we're the hair therapists.
The therapists, the hair doctors, the freaking counselors, all that stuff.
Yes.
So be safe out there. Again, is it easy to fall into that lifestyle? I think it is.
Oh, it can
it is. Because a lot of times these ladies start off as dancers. Or a lot of times, I didn't really watch the video, but I just heard what he was saying. They asked him, why did they ask him? I don't know why.
I'm not really sure. It's just the clip there.
Okay. But since I saw it, again, this is just our opinion, our experience.
And our experience with it.
And
we had a couple of them that would come check in on us at the shops. Like, oh, okay.
Then we found out that the owner was, paying for protection.
Yeah, had
no
idea.
But those are things that happen, okay?
Right?
So is everyone connected? Yes. Is everyone involved in these kinds of things?
Not all
bad, horrible people? I'm going to say no. I mean, morally, is it wrong? Well, there's a lot of gray. There's a lot of gray. And although we're not usually into the gray, we're just black and white. That's what their choice is. Some people do a really good job of it, unfortunately.
I mean, because he was talking about like kidnapping and stuff, but
so that's what it is. If any of you are in there, there's all these other options.
And it's not very surprising though, these topics, and I think a lot of these topics are becoming so new in the Chicano genre. And since I saw it on that
page, is this so new to me though? This is where I get really like twisted because again, our genre, because you've been with me, is the Mexican scene. In Mexican bailes, there's a lot of those.
Oh yeah,
a lot. They don't look anything like the way you guys look in the Chicano genre. But that's why it's very interesting to me that people maybe they live in ignorance is bliss.
Perhaps.
And now it's bringing out to light, and people are so shocked. So
and we've talked about it before.
We have.
In our experience growing up, where we lived and stuff. There was always that going around.
There was always that going around.
A lot of
so
people just didn't
be
know.
safe, everyone.